Welcome to our incredible journey along the Oregon coastline. Join us for this itinerary that includes breathtaking landscapes, charming towns, and delicious eateries, and we hope you get some ideas for your next road trip. Started our adventure on a Thursday morning with fueling up gas, getting coffee, and a quick bite in Marin as we headed north. Marin County is known for its stunning natural beauty and the Golden Gate Bridge, which connects it to San Francisco. This area has been a backdrop for many films and is home to the famous Muir Woods National Monument. Our first major stop was the Avenue of Giants, where we admired the towering redwoods. This scenic highway runs through Humboldt Redwood State Park and is renowned for its massive redwood trees, some of which are over 2,000 years old. The park is a sanctuary for these ancient giants and offers a glimpse into a prehistoric landscape. By evening, we arrived in Eureka and checked into our Airstream Airbnb. We loved how cozy and cute this setup was. We then decided to get dinner at a restaurant in town called Vista Del Mar. After dinner, we walked around the Manila Dunes near our Airbnb, which is part of the Humboldt Bay National Wildlife Refuge, providing a habitat for various wildlife and offering stunning views of the bay. And that was a wrap for day one.
The next day, we continued driving up the coast. We started our morning with a visit to Moonstone Beach. There, we walked along the water and we also drew in the sand before the waves washed it all away. Moonstone Beach is popular for its picturesque coastline and for the nearby community of Trinidad, known for its charming seaside village atmosphere. Next stop was the enchanting Fern Canyon. Surrounded by lush greenery and trickling streams, Fern Canyon is part of Prairie Creek Redwoods State Park and was featured in the movie Jurassic Park: The Lost World. The canyon's narrow walls, covered in ferns, create a unique and otherworldly experience. This was one of my favorite hikes that we did on the trip. The trail to get here was definitely worth the drive. We then arrived to Crescent City. We explored the historic Battery Point Lighthouse. Built in 1856, this lighthouse is one of the oldest on the West Coast. It's only accessible during low tide. It offers panoramic views of the Pacific Ocean and Crescent City Harbor. We got lunch at Seaquake Brewing and stopped for some espresso at Paragon Coffee. Crescent City is known for its vibrant local culture and seafood, making it a great spot to unwind.
After that, we finally entered Oregon State and started our drive up the coastline. Samuel H. Boardman State Scenic Corridor was a highlight, offering spectacular viewpoints like House Rock, Whales Head, Natural Bridges, and Myers Creek. This 12-mile stretch of rugged coastline features dramatic cliffs, secluded beaches, and stunning sea stacks, making it a paradise for photographers and nature lovers. We also did some hiking along the way. Whales Head Beach, named for a rock formation that resembles a whale's head, is known for its picturesque beach and powerful waves crashing against the rocky shore. It's a great place for beachcombing and picnicking. Natural Bridges is one of the corridor's most iconic features. Here you can see ancient sea caves that have collapsed, leaving behind stunning rock arches over the ocean. The viewpoint offers a breathtaking panorama, especially at sunset. This was definitely a highlight of our trip. Myers Creek Beach is another beautiful stop with its golden sands and dramatic coastal scenery. It's a peaceful spot to enjoy the sound of the waves and the fresh sea breeze. A quick stop at Flores Lake led us to Bandon's Face Rock State Scenic Point, where the views were simply breathtaking. Face Rock is named after a rock formation that, according to a Native American legend, resembles the face of a maiden turned to stone. Bandon is also famous for its cranberry bogs and annual cranberry festival. We caught a stunning sunset at Sunset Bay Beach before stocking up on essentials from a local supermarket nearby. Sunset Bay State Park is known for its sheltered beach and scenic hiking trails, making it a perfect spot for watching the sunset. By nightfall, we arrived at our Airbnb in the city of Florence. Florence is known for its historic Old Town and Oregon Dunes National Recreation Area. We settled into our Airbnb and had dinner by the campfire, and that was a wrap for day 2.
Our Airbnb was right by the water, so the next morning we spent some time exploring this area and hanging out around the porch. We continued driving up to the next stop, the mesmerizing Thor's Well, where the ocean seemed to drain into the earth. Thor's Well is a natural sinkhole, and at high tide, it creates a dramatic display of seawater rushing into the hole. Next, we visited the iconic Yaquina Head Lighthouse. Standing tall against the coastal winds, built in 1873, it is the tallest lighthouse in Oregon and offers stunning views of the ocean and the rocky coastline. Niscoan Beach was another gem, probably my favorite beach on this road trip, offering us a peaceful stroll along its sandy shores. Niscoan is famous for its ghost forest, where ancient tree stumps are occasionally exposed by the tides, creating an eerie and fascinating sight. A visit to Tillamook Creamery was a must, where we indulged in delicious cheese and ice cream. The Tillamook Cheese Factory is one of Oregon's most popular tourist attractions, offering tours that showcase the cheesemaking process and the history of the cooperative.
We then made our way into Portland, got checked into our hotel, and set out to explore the city. Portland is known for its quirky culture, extensive parks, and being home to the largest independent bookstore in the world, Powell's Books. We walked around the city center and made our way through Tom McCall Waterfront Park before heading over to Powell's Books. This bookstore occupies an entire city block and houses over 1 million books. This was so fun to go through, and I personally could spend my whole day there. After that, we stopped for a drink at this fun bar located on Mississippi Avenue. Mississippi Avenue is a vibrant area with eclectic shops, eateries, and live music venues, reflecting Portland's creative spirit. And then we enjoyed a delicious dinner at Lovely's 50/50, which was featured in Netflix's Chef's Table. We loved the food here, and the staff was also super sweet. After that, we drove back to our hotel and called it a night for day 3.
We started the next day across town with Pip's Original Donuts and Chai. Pip's is known for its mini donuts and a variety of chais, making it a beloved local spot. I like Anit's chai more though. We then spent the morning shopping in Alberta Arts District. This neighborhood is located in northeast Portland and is known for its mix of art galleries, boutiques, restaurants, and community spaces. This district stretches along Alberta Street from around Northeast 10th Avenue to Northeast 31st Avenue and is a hub of creativity and diversity. We stopped for lunch at Killer Burger, which is also a must-visit spot with locations all around the city. We then drove over to Kova Coffee Roasters, which we were pretty excited about since Portland is famous for its thriving coffee culture, and this spot was a 10 out of 10. After that, we decided to explore Pittock Mansion, a must-see landmark that offers a glimpse into the city's past and stunning views of the surrounding area. We didn't go inside, but the Historical House Museum is a 46-room estate that spans 16,000 square feet and is filled with exquisite architectural details. We decided to do a little more shopping and browse the various food cart pods, which are also a big part of Portland's culinary scene. For dinner, we went to Bamboo Sushi in the Nob Hill neighborhood. We really enjoyed this area. The Garden of Eden roll was our favorite. We got it twice actually. We ended the night with snacks from this gourmet grocery store.
The next morning, we checked out of our hotel and of course had to stop for a coffee and a bagel from Stumptown Coffee Roasters before heading out of the city. We drove about half an hour to the majestic Multnomah Falls, the tallest waterfall in Oregon with a total height of 620 feet. We decided to do a short hike up to the waterfall before continuing our journey east. We did a quick stop at Hood River before starting our drive southbound through Mount Hood. Mount Hood is the highest peak in Oregon and a popular destination for skiing and snowboarding. Unfortunately, as you can see behind those mountains, we are about to drive through a snowstorm. There was a lot of snow during this part of our road trip, so we did miss some of the spots we wanted to see, but it was still a beautiful drive. We couldn't get to Crater Lake, but we definitely want to come back for that. This was also our longest driving day, but we finally made it to Mount Shasta where we got an Airbnb for the night. Our Airbnb was located on this shared community campground space with stunning views of the peak, which stands at over 14,000 feet. There's something very spiritual about Mount Shasta, which we loved. This was the inside of our Airbnb, and it also came with the hot tub. We spent the rest of our evening relaxing and connecting with the nature around us, and that was a wrap for day 5.
On our last day, we got an early start and made our way back to San Francisco. We stopped by this cafe in Redding and continued our journey back to the bay, reflecting on the unforgettable memories we made during our trip. This was a really special trip for us, so thanks for joining us on this incredible journey. We hope our adventure inspires you to explore the scenic beauty of the Oregon coastline. Thanks for watching.